Alright, about the Russian Revolution started just after the Industrial Revolution, which reduced living conditions and income but increased pollution. So what was the solution? Tsar Alex III did nothing but sit on his bone. After his assassination, his son Nicholas II took the throne. He dragged Russia into the Russo-Japanese War for reasons unknown. It was a matter of time before Russian blood began to flow on the battlefield against the Germans during World War I. Hatred and discontent among the peasants was growing. The peasants came near the palace one day with a petition they had cause they wanted better pay. They just shot at them to cause bloody Sunday, and life in Russia was in full decay. The whole empire was in total disarray. The Tsarina trusted a creepy monk Rasputin, not okay. He was there while the war was underway, and people decided that it was high time that they repaid torments of the Tsars without further delay. Cause of the Sunday, the Duma was created, a new thing that absolutism was way outdated. Nevertheless, the Tsar was very much hated, and to top it all off, bread prices had inflated. Russia was getting owned in World War I, so Nick II went behind the gun. People started uniting, but Nicholas kept on fighting, so the March Revolution began. Time to bring down the man. People started writing, nothing was quieting. Nick got scared and decided to abdicate. Thought that it might set things straight. People were happy, a new power was formed. The provisional government calmed the storm. Alexander Kerensky had come forward, which wasn't a gad. But then October Revolution came and people got mad. The provisional government was making them sad, cause they continued World War fad. Things were once again beginning to go bad. So the uprising began, a second time to get rid of the man. Lenin went in with adrenaline stemming from the war, fought with sword and pen, and people couldn't even afford to buy lemons. World War I was fought and Russians were trembling. They needed a real leader instead of the one in the Kremlin. So the Germans struck a treaty of restless thought with the Russians so needy. They would send back Lenin speedy if he agreed to pull up or shut from the war immediately. They knew that he was greedy, so they sent money with him too, to ensure there would be a change of power soon. Tsar Nicholas would end up rotting in his tomb. Yeah. His famous lines were peace, land, and bread, which his nemesis Kerensky came to dread. Left with no choice, him and his Duma just fled, but then he had to pay back the Germans' debt. See, he didn't really hog the money, like Alexandra or Marie Antoinette. But people started sweating, breaking perspiration. They thought it was an insult to their country's reputation. Then again began inflation along with protestation. Gone were the days of moderation. People didn't want communist administration. The Bolsheviks, they are rash and radical, showing their strength more by the hour, like the Jacobins starting a new form of power. Not too many oppose them, most of them cower, except for the Mensheviks. They're giving them a glower. They're gonna start the White Army, try and put the Bolsheviks in the infirmary. So they went to civil war and fought each other, but the White Army got quite screwed over. Their Soviets were too divided, they hadn't sided. The White Army was too unguided. Yeah. They say that we was communists, but Lenin was a different story when it came to policy. NEP dog, yeah, helped to make the economy a communist party with small capitalist ideas. Simple ideas, not rocket science or astronomy, yeah. Big things like factories were still owned by the government, but now peasants and farmers could sell surplus for some money. Now we not 100% anti-laissez-faire. Borrowing capitalism was for the greater good. It helped boost our economy after the war was stood. Lenin renamed our mother Russia to the USSR, creating a new sense of nationalism that was absent with the Tsars. Bolsheviks were still red like they were meant for Mars, but now they were known as communists to the community at large.
You know I went through a lot to get to the place I'm at. Chased away opponent Leon Trotsky with a gat. Why does everybody love me? It's like magic, bibbidi bobbidi boo. But if you speak against me, I'll kill you and your family too. Persecute you and wipe you off the face of the earth till they find your skeleton on the moon. What's up? And I hope it's not too soon. Call me Illa Ballin' or simply Joseph Stalin. Man, and still disobey me and my police will come calling. Totalitarianism is how we roll. Domination is our goal. Try to resist us and wake up with a hole in your soul. You're starting to tick me off like a bunch of clocks. Why can't you see I'm trying to help you? Trying to raise economic stocks. Rebels, I'm coming for you with Glocks that will make bits of your brain flow to your socks and send your body home in a tiny matchbox.